Hi, I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my workbench. Today I'll be hunting a box of Canadian quarters. I have the box here that I got from my bank. These are circulated quarters. We have a 2008 poppy coin right over here. But also we have a small bonus. I'll show you after the intro. We interrupt this regularly scheduled intro for some late-breaking news. This news was not known at the time of the original recording, but Editing Me is here right now interrupting to share some news of gratitude. I would like to thank Marty from Martyisnuts, channel in the description below, who basically made a subscriber rate on my channel. He is running a contest, or he ran a contest by the time you see this video, on his channel where his followers were told to come and watch one of my videos, leave a comment on my videos and subscribe, and he would give away a silver quarter from a 1962 silver quarter, if I believe, generously to his subscribers. And so I do thank Marty. As a result, my subscriber count grew by at least 10 at the last count. And so I would just like this short message to say thank you to Marty. And if you haven't already, go to his channel and subscribe to him as well. I like his content. He's great. Sometimes you might get a sneak peek of his puppy. Anyways, back to our regular programming. I went to my parents' house over the last week, and my dad told me he had a few older Canadian bills to give me, and so I went through them and took the ones that are in better condition and to add to my collection. I already went through these. None of these have any special serial numbers, so I will just show you what I got. There is one particular bill that I will show you that I'm going to go to an expert to evaluate because it has it's much different than the other ones. Well, you'll see what I mean. So here is the first one here is a 1954 series Canadian banknote, $1. This over here, it has the scenes from Canada. So these are the scenes from the Great Plains. And then when I was born, this was the money that I was used to. These are the 1973 series of Canadian dollars. The back of this note is logging on the Ottawa River, and Canada's Parliament is here on the back. So I got a few of those that were in better condition. I also made sure to get different signatures. So over here we have Crow Buoy, and over here we have Lawson Buoy that is signed on this one. You'll notice that the serial numbers are also slightly different. This one has 3 letters and 7 numbers, and this one, the serial number has 2 letters and 7 numbers. So I have a few of those. Now this is a pretty grungy looking Canadian $2 note, but this is also from the 1954 series. This one unfortunately is somebody wrote on it on the back in pen, unfortunately. And we have a scene here. I believe this is a scene from the province of Quebec in the farmland area of the Montérégie, according to the research I made. So here we go. So this one is from 1954. And again, the 1974 series of $2 notes. And this is the ones that have something odd that I'm going to get investigated. So here are the notes. This one is pretty flimsy and in poor condition. I got it because the signature was different. But there's that one here. Here is a scene of Inuit in the north hunting and fishing. And I'll leave this one over here just to show you what I mean. Here's another one. So here is the bill in question. So these bills, I don't think they're supposed to fade, but if you can tell over here, the coloring is slightly different on this one. It is slightly faded, but what's really striking is the back. The back is really, really faded. In fact, this is the same kind of brown that a $100 note would have. And I don't know if this is simply exposure to the sun causing the fading of the ink, which seems to me you shouldn't happen. All of the underlying marks over here, the blue and red swirls that are there, are all seem well in good condition. So I'm going to go to an expert in banknotes and tell me what he thinks about this. So I'll give you an update when I get one. Then we have the 1986 series of bird notes. These ones feature the North American robin on the back. These are very familiar to me. And then, of course, we have the 1979 series that I grew up with, but there are two series. There's the 1979 series here, and the previous one was the 1972 series. So can you spot the difference? Leave a comment below if you can see the difference between these two notes. I'll give you a couple of more seconds. I'll put it up like this. The scene in the back. Fishers in the maritime fishery of our Atlantic provinces. And then the $10 note that I have from 1954. This one shows a scene, a country scene from the Canadian Rockies, I believe. I'm not too sure, but very nice scene. On with the coin hunt. Roll 1. I thought we'd start with these transparent rolls. So let's have a quick look over here. I don't see any American coins. I don't see any silver edges. Let's see what's in the roll. Nothing of note in roll 1. I did take out 4 commemoratives that I do collect, so I'll set them aside. I don't count these officially as finds. They're not any particular low mintage, but I do set these aside. So I'll put them over here. Let's start with roll 2. Here I can see an American edge over here, possibly a second American edge. This one over here is I don't see the clad edge, but it is an odd color. Let's see what it is. Let's open it live here. This one here. We have a silver. We have a silver. This one is a 1959 in roll 2, Canadian silver. The third silver of the year for the second box of the year. And we have an American. It's a state quarter, a 2001 North Carolina with a P mint mark. I'll go through the rest of this roll and bring you back on any finds if I find anything else. One more find in roll 3, a 2010 Poppy commemorative that I will set aside for its low mintage. And I also found 3 other commemoratives that I don't count as finds that I will set aside. Now let's have a look at roll 3. There is an American clad coin in there. I don't see anything else. Let's open it up and have a look. It is indeed a Massachusetts 2000 state quarter with a P mint mark. I'll bring you in on any other finds. Roll 4. Nothing stands out. Let's see if there's any finds. Roll 5. Looks like 2 American quarters. Oh, another ender. 3rd American quarter. Let's see what we have. The ender is a 1965 P, 1 year off silver. What do we have here? We have a 1983 P, and a third one over here, a 1967 P. Very nice. I'll bring you in on any other finds. One more find in roll number 5. We have a 2013 colorized Laura Secord War of 1812 quarter. On with roll number 5. Roll number 6, I should say. 2 American quarters, Olympic ender. Nothing else jumps to my eyes. Let's see what we have here. 1983 P And a 1995D. I'll bring you in for any other finds. Roll 7. I see some bad news in this roll. We have a nickel ender, and we have another nickel in here. Yep, one nickel there, and one nickel here. Nothing else of note. I will bring you in on any other finds. Roll 8, a really grungy looking one in the middle. It's not American. Let's see what it is. Let's hope for silver. It's looking weird. What is this? Oh, that's not silver. It's just a very dirty 2013. I'll bring you in on any other finds. So for roll 8, we did have one more find. I found a 2013 Northern Explorers with the unfrosted Explorers. So this one is a lower mintage, so I'm glad to have found that and add it to my collection. And we will now start roll 9. So what do we have? Is there anything jumps out? No ender. Nothing of note. I will bring you in on any finds. Roll 10. I have an American right there, clad. This one over here looks different. We'll have a look at that one as well. Let's see what we have. So we have an American Kansas 2005. Whoops. With a P mint mark. And the other one that was strange was this one over here. It was very worn. It is an older one, a 1974, but nothing special about that one. I'll bring you in on any other finds. Roll 11. Nothing jumps out at me. I'll bring you in on any finds. Roll 12. Nothing stands out. No silvery edges, no American edges. I'll bring you in on any finds. One find in roll 12. I found this 2017 colorized Natural World quarter in very nice shape. So I'll put that one aside. And roll 13. Well, there's a gap there. I don't see anything special. I'll bring you in on any finds. Roll 14. We have an American, and it looks like another nickel. Let me see. No other edges jump out at me. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we have a Frederick Douglass 2017 with a D mint mark. And I have here, let's see, whoops, a nickel 2016. And what was over here that fell out? A very nice 2008 that I will set aside as well. I'll bring you in on any other finds. I brought you in roll 13. I do have another find. I have finally found it. It's not absolutely rare, but here it is. A 2001 no P. I get to fill a spot in my book. The 2001s, there's 52 million 2001s with a P, and I finally found a 2001 no P with 8.4 million. So I'm minted, 8.4 million minted. So I'm very happy to find that. Now, if I can only find that elusive 1991 quarter. Next roll is roll 15. What do we have here? Nothing stands out. I'll bring you in on any finds. No finds on roll 15, but this was the last one of the clear rolls. So going forward, I'll give a short summary every 5 rolls to save some time on this video. On to roll 16. Roll 16, we had another nickel, a 2011 colorized Orca, an American Hawaii 2008 with a P mint mark, and roll 18 I should say had a Tekumesh commemorative coin from 2012, the non-colorized version. Rolls 21, 22, and 23 were duds, but roll 24 did come out with this American Chickasaw 2011 with a P mint mark, and the bowhead whale with the frosted belugas from 2013. And roll 25 had a 2010 double poppy quarter a colorized 2011 Orca with the blue sun, and a War of 1812 2013 colorized DeSalaberry quarter. I interrupt this coin roll hunt with a channel shout out. Today I'd like to shout out Mario Brothers. I will put a link to his channel up there. Mario Brothers is another Canadian coin roll hunter. He has a great video of a non-circulated coin, a W mint, that he found recently. Head on over to his channel, like his videos, and if you like what you see, subscribe, and let him know that you came from Emmanuel's workbench. Now back to our hunt. Rolls 26 to 30. Produced the following: a 2012 War of 1812 uncolorized Brock quarter, a 2017 colorized Natural Canada quarter, and 3 Americans, a 1994 P, Shenandoah 2014 with a P mint mark, and a Theodore Roosevelt 2016 with a D mint mark. Rolls 31 to 35. Produced a nickel, men's colorized Golden Moments 2009 quarter, a 2010 double poppy commemorative quarter, a 2012, I believe, 2013 uncolorized Laura Secord, and an American 1990 with a D mint mark. I was just finishing up roll 40, and I missed it when I opened it, but I'm bringing it up for you here. I believe we have our second silver in the box. This is a 1968, and it looks silvery. We'll do the old magnet test. Not magnetic. We have our second silver in the box. And as for our 5-roll wrap-up for rolls 36 to 40, we have a very, very nice 2009 speed skating that will probably update the one in my book. A 2013 Northern Explorers with the Frosted Explorers, and an American Tennessee State Quarter 2002 with a D mint mark. Rolls 41 to 45, only 2 finds, a 2012 colorized Brock and a 2013 colorized Laura Secord, not the DDO. Rolls 46 to 50. We have 2 2013 Northern Explorers, one of each variety, a Frosted Explorers and a not Frosted Explorers. 2 bowhead whales from 2013's Life in the North, both of these with the frosted beluga whales at the top. We found 4 Tekumesh, uncolorized Tekumesh from 2012, and a 2012 Brock as well. And from 2008, a very nice Remembrance Poppy, a colorized 2017, I forgot what this is called, Natural Animals or something like that. And my second 2001 No P. This one is in better condition than the first one I found in this box, so I'm very happy for 2 in 1 box. Here's a summary of my Canadian finds. At the top, 5 nickels, 2 silvers, 1959 and 1968. The 1959 is 80% silver, and the 1968 is 50% silver, I believe. We have 2 2001 Ps, and a very nice 2009 speed skating that will upgrade the one in my book. As well, we have 5 uncolorized Tekumeshes from 2012, 2 Brocks from 2012 plus 1 colorized, 1 2013 Laura Secord and 2 colorized Laura Secords, and a colorized DeSalaberry, 3 2010 double poppies, 2 colorized 2011 Orcas, 3 colorized 2017 Natural Worlds, 3 Beluga Frosted 2013's Northern Life, and 4 Northern Explorers, 2 of each, the bottom 2 being the Frosted Explorers and the top 2 being the Unfrosted Explorers. And finally, 2 very nice 2008 commemorative puppies, and a 2009 men's hockey colorized. And here's a summary of my American finds. I have a 1965P, a 1967P, 2 1983Ps, a 1990D, a 1994P, a 1995D, and from the state quarters, a 2000 Massachusetts, a 2001 North Dakota, a 2002 Tennessee, a 2005 Kansas, 2008 Hawaii, 2011 Chickasaw, 2014 Shenandoah, 2016 Theodore Roosevelt, and 2017 Frederick Douglass. And here are the book fillers, the ones that will fill an empty gap in my collection or upgrade one that's already in my collection, but these are in better shape. So the 1959 silver is going to fill a hole. The 2001 No P is going to fill a hole. This 2009 speed skating will upgrade the coin in my collection. And these American coins, the 1990P upgrades the one in my collection. The 2001 North Carolina will upgrade the one in my collection. This one is the P mint mark. Kansas the P will fill a hole. And the 2011 Chickasaw will fill a hole, and the Frederick Douglass 2017 will fill a hole. The Chickasaw being with the P mint mark, and the Frederick Douglass having the D mint mark. And now for the wrap-up. I do apologize. My printer's on the fritz, so we're doing this off of my laptop screen. I found 33 semi-key dates. I had 8 book fillers, 5 nickels, 1 80% quarter, 1 50% silver quarter, 16 Americans for a total of 185 points, or 3.7 points per roll. The key finds for this hunt were the 2 silvers and the 2 2001 No P quarters. Well, thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you hit that bell notification, you will get notified when I post a new video. Until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.